Hey, hey! Welcome, welcome! I'm so excited for this class on unlocking the power of enzymes for your digestion. So if you're hopping in and you're hopping in live or you're catching the replay, just pop in the comments where you're tuning in from. And I, even just like putting this class together, I learned more things about why enzymes are so important. And I'm like, oh my goodness, we all need enzymes. So I'm sure you've heard the hype, right, about gut health and how important probiotics are to gut health. It's true. Probiotics can be the missing link for your gut health. However, it may not be what's missing for you. In fact, the majority of people that I muscle test, I find that they actually test for an enzyme over a probiotic for the digestive health system health. So let's just dig into enzymes, why they matter, and what they do. So we used to be able to get a lot of enzymes from our food. However, now our soil that we're growing in, our vegetables and our fruits, the soil is really depleted of minerals and nutrients. Plus, it's being polluted by pesticides and fertilizers, which is really unfortunate. And then scientists are also breeding new varieties of crops to grow faster and resist bugs. But we don't know what those genetic modifications do once they hit our cells. And our cells are literally made up of what we eat, right? So about 80% of the corn grown in the US, and that means also every corn-containing product, is grown with genetically modified seeds. And a Cushy Institute analysis of nutrient data from 1975 to 1997, which is just 22 years, found calcium levels in 12 fresh vegetables and fruits dropped 27%, iron levels dropped 30%, and vitamin C dropped 30%. So you now have to eat 8 oranges today to get the same amount of vitamin A that your grandparents got from eating 1 of them. So as you can see, it's just getting more and more challenging to get the amount of nutrients that we need from the food that we're eating. And unless you're eating perfectly and you're eating lots and lots of fruit and vegetables, we have to start relying on some supplementation as well as eating healthy to make sure that we don't have nutrient deficiencies, which really sucks because that's not how it's supposed to be, right? But how do you feel when you don't have enough enzymes or you aren't getting enough nutrients out of your food? You're going to feel mental fatigue. You're going to feel digestive discomfort. You're going to have different food sensitivities or allergies. You could have irregular bowel movements, diarrhea, or irritable bowel syndrome. You could have bloating or feeling of fullness, maybe sluggishness after meals, gassiness, acid reflux or acidity issues, even like heartburn or GERD. Poor tissue repair might be a sign of it. Weight gain, constipation, Crohn's disease, celiac, lactose intolerance, skin issues like acne, eczema, psoriasis are all definitely related to gut health. And then diverticulitis and gastritis can also be signs. So this is why supplements are so crucial, but that doesn't mean that you need to take tons to get the benefits. We just have to find the ones that are going to give you the most benefit, so you're giving your body what it wants to heal and not just creating expensive pee, because I'm not about that. And that's why I'm getting certified right now in holistic wellness approach, which takes into account like just simple lifestyle shifts that don't cost you anything, emotional release work, and supplements to create a simple and straightforward holistic protocol that isn't going to cost you hundreds of dollars to implement. So anyway, so what are enzymes? So enzymes actually pull the nutrients out of what you're eating and they naturally digest the food in your gut. Enzymes create a chemical reaction that speeds up the digestive process. And they're incredibly important. In fact, without them, your cell would not be able to do the metabolic processes fast enough in order for you to survive. Like, it's absolutely imperative to our health to have enzymes because otherwise we would die. So there's 2 ways that we get enzymes. One is naturally through the food that we're eating, and 2, through our digestive organs. So there's different digestive organs. They're supposed to produce enzymes. So that would be like the mouth with saliva, the stomach, the small intestine, and the pancreas. The pancreas is actually the major producer of enzymes out of all 4 of those. And there's 2 reasons, though, why it's important to start supplementing with enzymes. One is as you age, your body, the enzymes that your body makes starts to get depleted or damaged. So this can cause DNA damage, making you age faster and leading to chronic diseases as the body can no longer keep up. And the average 40-year-old is absorbing a fraction of what they were at 20 because nutrient absorption declines with age. So to compensate, your body must work overtime to produce more enzymes. So if you feel sluggish after a meal, it's because your body is pooling all of its resources together just to break down your food. And it's not into producing hormones that give you energy. It's not working on that. It's just working on enzymes to get you the food digested. So when your body works overtime to properly digest your food, it doesn't have the energy to devote to other functions like immune defense, etc. So when food is properly digested, there's fewer digestive imbalances that occur naturally, right? The second thing is that researchers have discovered that cooking or processing food over 118 degrees Fahrenheit kills virtually all digestive enzymes that are occurring naturally in it, which sucks. And if you don't have a mix of fresh and cooked food in your diet or fermented foods, you're likely losing most of the enzymes that you need. And any processed food, just so you know, it's completely dead of enzymes. If you microwave food, you instantly kill all the enzymes that would be in it. So I love my toaster oven. By the way, if you're like, I know, but I need something to heat up leftovers really fast, I hear you. Our toaster oven is awesome and it just works real fast, and you can heat up, you can toast your bread in 5 minutes. You can heat up food in, 5 to 10 minutes, and it's nice and warm, and you're not killing the enzymes that way. So that's just a little switch, a lifestyle change you may wish to make over time. There's a couple other lifestyle changes that are going to help you with your enzyme deficiencies. The first one is chewing your food thoroughly. Don't rush through your meal. The University of Utah researchers, after much study, said each bite of food should be chewed 30 times, not that I'm counting, but 30 times before swallowing to allow enzymes in the saliva to do their job. And then you also want to avoid drinking liquids for 15 minutes before or after any meal because you're diluting the enzymes and the stomach acids that are trying to digest your food. And each of those small steps is really going to help amplify your digestion. And there's some other things I'm going to share with you too. In fact, they're in the next paragraph, so I forgot that they were there. Okay, so enzymes are released along the digestive tract, but they're first started in the mouth. When they get to the stomach, if the hydrochloric acid and the enzymes can't break the proteins down, you have an acid problem. Most people over the age of 30 aren't creating enough hydrochloric acid in the stomach. So if you have heartburn or indigestion, you likely don't have enough hydrochloric acid. Now, yes, sometimes it's going to be too much. Most of the time, it's actually not enough. But you can reset your hydrochloric acid by drinking a warm glass of water in the morning with 1 teaspoon of raw honey and a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. And this brings back up your hydrochloric acid. So, super funny thing. I actually was muscle testing myself this morning on digestion, and everything was within the range of 2, which is great because it's 0 to 2 is like maybe a lifestyle shift is all that you need. And I muscle tested and it was like, oh, you need apple cider vinegar. I'm like, oh, okay, well, that's an easy thing that I can make a shift in, and that's going to help my stomach get more nutrients out of the food. So now finding a high quality enzyme supplement is important, and here's why. So enzymes have to be carefully designed because they have to manage the pH of the human body or they're destroyed. Much like they're destroyed in the cooking, right? So saliva in the mouth has a pH of 6.5 to 7.5. So it's actually more neutral, which I did not know. And anything, and this is like, I'm doing like a little squirrel moment here. But when I went to my holistic dental hygienist, and she was working on my teeth, she's like, well, the reason that you have so much plaque is that you are drinking things throughout the day and you're always sipping on something that's more than just water, and that actually, like, every time that you put something in your mouth, your body has to balance out the pH in your mouth to get it back to neutral, and that's why you have more plaque buildup. So I was like, what? Anyway, it's crazy. And she's right, because ever since I stopped doing that, I haven't drank as much water, which is part of the problem. However, I've had less plaque. So, I'm like, what do I need to do? Anyway, so, okay, upper stomach, let's go to the upper stomach, has a pH of 4.0 to 6.5. The lower stomach has a pH of 1.5 to 4.0. It's super acidic, and the food's going to sit there for 1 to 3 hours. And then the duodenum, which is that spot in between the stomach and the small intestine, it's a 7.0 to 8.5. Food sits there for 30 to 60 minutes. And then the small intestine's pH is 4.0 to 7.0. And the food is there for 1 to 5 hours. And then the large intestine is 4.0 to 7.0. And the food is processed there for 10 hours to several days. So pH is a good way of measuring how acidic or alkaline the body is, and the gut is actually meant to adjust the level based on what you've eaten to break it down. Isn't that cool? Like your taste buds actually have to communicate with the rest of it. So meat and chocolate are very acidic. Milk and dairy products are very, that does not make sense. It says basic. I'm like, no, it must be alkaline. Anyway, no, milk is definitely not alkaline. It's also acidic. I just did not write the right word. But a good enzyme is going to adjust the pH of the gut so it's not killed off and it can do its work. So here's the thing. It doesn't matter if you're taking enzymes, if you're taking an enzyme that's poorly produced, because it's the same as taking nothing at all. Young living enzymes are plant and animal derived, which enables the enzymes to work better because there's a combination of different kinds of enzymes. The pH in the lower stomach can react as low as 1.5, and then in the small intestine as high as 8. But the young living enzymes can act in both environments because of the ingredients used to make them. So all the young living enzymes are used to improve the digestion of all types of food, and they help digest proteins, fats, carbs, sugars, fiber, and dairy products. They're all FDA inspected, and they contain no fillers, yeast, no dairy, no wheat, no corn, and no soy, and they're free of artificial flavors, colors, and preservatives. So they're naturally plant and animal derived, and they have a multi-spectrum formula that functions through the entire pH range of the whole digestive system. So the capsules are dual time release technology that releases the animal and plant-based enzymes at separate times through the digestive tract, allowing for optimal nutrient absorption. So in a few words, the science behind how the enzyme is made allows it to survive the pH changes in the gut so it can do what it needs to do in every environment. So even in the harsh hydrochloric acid of the inner stomach, the enzymes will still work. So let's chat about different types of enzymes and when you would want each one, because we have 5 different ones. And as you're listening, I want you to just think like, okay, which one stands out to you? Because that's probably the one that your body needs. Whatever your gut is like, oh, that one sounds like the one I could use, go with that. And also, if you don't have the cheat sheet of the enzymes, you can comment enzyme down here and I will send you the cheat sheet because that is a great comparison of everything in a very visual format, which obviously I can't do here. So, okay, so let's talk about essential zyme, and that is this one right here. And it looks like this, just so you know. And it is expertly formulated with dual time release technology to improve overall enzyme activity, reduces normal everyday stress, and it assists with healthy pancreatic function. Remember, that's the one that makes the most enzymes. So it also helps eliminate harmful waste and it purifies internally. So when you want to take this one when your pancreas or your digestive system needs a boost. It's the only enzyme designed to be chewed. So if you don't like swallowing, that might be the one for you. You can also swallow it, just FYI. You don't have to chew it. We'll talk about that in a second. It aids in digestion and the elimination of waste from the body. It supports the liver. And it's the only supplement to contain pancrelipase and betaine HCI. Hi, Lori. Yes, I will send that to you. Which means extra pancreas support and supplemental hydrochloric stomach acid. So that one's actually going to increase your stomach acid. Essential zyme is unique because it's a broad spectrum digestive enzyme, but it also supports hormones. So it's good if you need help supporting B12, calcium, iron, or proteins, absorbing those. It's the only enzyme that contains the betaine HCl, which promotes the hydrochloric acid production, and that is mission critical for high protein diets. Essential Zyme also contains the highest number of herbs. And this supplement's meant to be taken an hour before you eat. And when you chew it, it helps produce saliva and enzymes in the mouth. So that's the good thing about chewing it. Because of that process, it supports the activity of the metabolic enzymes in the upper part of the body, and it will release easily through the stomach and the small intestine. Let's talk about Essential Zyme 4 now. There's Essential Zyme and there's Essential Zyme 4. And I'm going to just show you how it comes. So it comes in these packets, so you can easily just take it with you, and put it in your purse, which is super handy. It's probably the best one for traveling. So you're going to take this one when your food intake is deficient. So if you're eating poorly around holidays, birthdays, traveling, stress eating, etc. It combines all the enzymes that we're going to talk about, including Detoxzyme and Allerzyme, into the 2 capsules. It's not the one with the most enzymes, but it has all the enzymes from everything. It helps to improve key nutrient absorption and digestion. It breaks down fats, protein, fiber, and carbs. It has immediate release and slow release capsules. Helps balance enzymes across the gut, and it's soothing, calming to the digestive tract. So Essential Zyme 4 combines 4 digestive enzyme products into one, and it comes packaged with the 2 different color capsules. The yellow capsule is immediately released and disintegrates within 20 minutes of entering the stomach. This capsule aids in the breakdown of food that's already in the stomach. And then the neutral colored capsule is a delayed release, and it disintegrates in the lower intestine, in the small intestine, and that's designed to support the breakdown of food in the small intestine. So that means you have support in 2 digestive organs instead of just 1, and it's infused with ginger, fennel, tarragon, anise, and lemongrass essential oils, and all those support the normal digestive function in the gut. And this supplement is meant to be taken with your 2 largest meals of the day, and I recommend you take 1 of each capsule within 15 minutes before or after both meals. And the 2 capsules come packaged together in a perforated section so it's easy to take on the go. Also, just a note, it will turn your urine yellow because it contains riboflavin, which is a water-soluble vitamin that can cause yellowing of urine. But there's no harm in that reaction. It just means your body didn't need all that. Okay, third one that we're going to talk about is Allerzyme, and that is this one right here. And these ones are super little. Like, look at that, super tiny. So Allerzyme is vegan, and you can take it when you're having reactions to food, substances, or surroundings. It gives relief from fullness, pressure, bloating, and gas. It is a strong support for breaking down sugars and starches, and it is the best enzyme for breaking down gluten and lactose. So that's bread and dairy, which are common allergens. And this is the top enzyme that is also used for an occasional stuffy nose due to other sensitivities, and it's a valuable aid to the normal function of the respiratory system, which is super cool. And then the 4th one is Detoxzyme, and that's this one. This one is also a vegan supplement, and you want to take this one when you have things in your body that need purged. So it's great for cleansing you out. It digests starch, sugars, proteins, and fats. Also great if you have beans, soy, seeds, and legumes in your diet. It is the fastest acting of all 4 enzymes. You're going to take it with your meals, not an hour before or after. Has the largest range of different types of enzymes. Has the most enzymes of all 4 of them. Has the fewest herbs and essential oils, which means that would be the enzyme of choice if you have any sensitivities. And it gives relief from occasional fullness, pressure, bloating, and minor cramping after eating. So Detoxzyme combines a myriad of powerful enzymes to help detoxify and promote cleansing. It's a great digestive and immune support supplement, and it's also a great enzyme for teeth, as well as weight management and control of weight management. Okay, and then the last one, which I don't have right now because my kids ate them all, is the Kids Enzymes Mightyzyme. So that is an enzyme vitamin created just for kids, and it's a perfect addition to your children's diet if they're struggling with skin issues or digestive issues. So for kids age 6 to older, you're going to chew 1 tablet 3 times daily prior to or with the meals. For children ages 2 to 6, you're going to chew 1/2 to 1 tablet crushed or mixed with applesauce or yogurt. And this is for occasional symptoms of fullness, pressure, bloating, the stuffed feeling, gas, pain, or mild cramping that may occur after eating. So the Mightyzyme enzyme is created with 7 different enzymes, as well as carrot root powder, alfalfa leaf powder, and peppermint oil to help with digestion, along with a little apple juice powder, berries, and stevia, which is an herb that's used as a sweetener to soften the flavor. So 70% of your immune system is in the gut, and 90% of your serotonin, which regulates more than 300 functions in the human body, including your mood, is made in the gut. And people have found that their children's behavior improves a lot overall, and they have less moodiness in the house when they're taking enzymes every day. Also very calming for children with special needs. So, enzymes are the key to a healthy gut because without them, you cannot get all the nutrients out of your food that your body wants to be able to heal your gut and heal other organs of the body. So if you're ready to unlock the power of enzymes for your digestive system, you can get started with any of these enzymes today. I'm going to pop a link right after I finish this class with all the individual prices, and I'll pop that into the comments. If you're a brand new customer, you can get 10% off with the promo code SHAREYL, which I also will put in the comments. When you grab your enzymes, you will also get access to my complete customer app with more recipes and resources for improving your gut health, as well as just other wellness, as well as customer discounts to services like Mind, Body, Spirit Release and Aroma Freedom. And then for new customers, just this month only, you actually are going to get my favorite foaming hand soap ever, which is the Luscious Lemon Foaming Hand Soap. You're going to get it for free with any 100 PV order that ends on the 31st. And anyone that places a 100 PV order on loyalty rewards, even if you're not a new customer, can get a free bottle of Jade Lemon with your order when you order on loyalty rewards, where you can start earning points back and making every order count. So, are you ready to get more nutrients out of your food? After this, I'm like, I'm taking mine every day. If you're not sure which one to grab, you want to check out the enzyme cheat sheet that you got when you registered for the class, and also just go with your gut. Usually the first one that stands out to you is the right one. And if you're not sure and you'd really like to know for sure, you can comment testing in the comments below for a free 20-minute remote muscle testing session with me to figure out which enzyme is going to benefit you the most. And that way, you're not spending your money on something that's not beneficial for you. So thank you again for joining me for this enzyme class tonight. I hope that you learned valuable lifestyle shifts that you can begin today to help boost your enzymes and get more out of your food. And my vision is just to give you hope for healing. Remember, your body's innately designed to heal. And when you get the wrong things out of the body and you detox from toxins, you get the right things into your body, like those nutrients that you need to heal, your body can heal so many things on its own. It's just fantastic. So, love you guys. Hope you guys have a great night. Thank you for joining me tonight. And I will pop that link in the comments in just a minute. So, stay tuned for that, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.